Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to see lots more healthy recipes and lots more healthy tips and that, and follow on Instagram because you don't want to miss all the tips and the recipes I post on there. And let's get into it. So the first healthy junk food we are making is Oreos because this was really highly requested whenever I do questions and polls on my Instagram. So I'm starting off with some raw cacao, which is great. It's high in serotonin, it boosts your mood, and it is loaded with antioxidants. Then I'm using some almond flour. I love using almond flour because it's high in protein, it's high in vitamin E. You can use a different flour if you want, but this way it is grain-free and paleo if you do almond flour. I'm going to mix up the dry ingredients just so that everything is combined and it's going to be easier when we add our wet. So I'm adding in some maple syrup, which is a great natural sweetener. It's unrefined and it's actually really great at boosting your immune system, and it's what's going to hold all of our cookies together. So then you're just going to make little ball shapes and then press them down into like flat Oreo type cookies and put them on a silicone mat, or you can spray a cookie sheet, and we're going to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes at 350. Once they're done, let them cool completely, and then I'm using some coconut butter in the middle to make it kind of like the frosting in the inside. If you want, you can add a little bit of maple syrup to like the coconut butter, mix it, and then put it in, but I find they don't need the sweetness at all, and then I kind of just make these Oreo sandwiches. And they're so easy to make. They give you that Oreo vibe, but they're full of stuff that is great for you, healthy fats, and they're also paleo. Next up, we're making queso because when I think of like junk food, I think of like nachos in the movie theater. So I'm chopping up some carrot. Carrot is so good for you. It's good for your eye health. It's good for all the vitamins and minerals from the beta carotene. I'm boiling that with some cauliflower, and then we are going to be blending that up in either a food processor or a blender. So just make sure you boil them long enough that they're quite soft. I'm adding in some nutritional yeast, which is great for boosting your energy. It's loaded with B12, so especially if you don't eat a lot of meat or if you're vegan, this will be great for you. I'm also adding in some coconut milk, which is going to make it nice and creamy. Love coconut milk. It's a great healthy fat, and it's full of electrolytes and medium chain triglycerides, which help keep you full. And that will also make the queso nice and creamy and kind of taste rich. And then I'm going to be adding in just a dash of Himalayan salt, which is great at balancing your pH and has so many minerals in it. You blend that up and you have this wonderful queso cheese sauce, and it even looks like it has that fluorescent orange color that like normal queso has, but doesn't have any of those weird colorings or anything to make it orange. So it's pretty cool. And it doesn't taste like carroty at all because of everything else we put in it. It just tastes really yummy. So I highly recommend. And then I'm pairing this with some Sayete Foods grain-free tortilla chips. These ones are my favorite because they don't have any corn. They're like no grains at all. They're so addicting, so I highly recommend checking these out if you haven't already. And if you're Canadian, you can get them at Summerhill Market in like Toronto, or you can order on Lucky Vitamin as well. They're so yummy. And then you just have your queso cheese sauce. You can use it for dipping. I've used it on eggs. If you follow me on my Insta stories, you know I've been having this with eggs lately, and it's delish. And lastly, we're going to make some gummies or gummy candies. So I'm using some cold pressed juice from a local juicery. You can use whatever flavor you want. This one was apple, lemon, and ginger. And then we're going to heat it just until it steams, not till it boils. And we're going to be adding in 2 tablespoons of gelatin for every 1 cup of juice. And you want to add the gelatin in 1 tablespoon at a time and then whisk it together. Gelatin is great for your joints, it's great for your digestive system. It is so good for you. It's full of amino acids, and because we're only heating the juice to steam, you're not going to kill all of the good stuff in it. So I would really use a good quality juice here. And then I ordered these molds off of Amazon. They were less than $15, and it comes with this dropper, and you just drop the liquid in after the gelatin is dissolved into the little molds. So I'm doing the apple, ginger, and lemon one, as well as a green juice one here that was full of like vegetables. You let that sit for about 15-20 minutes in the fridge, and then you pop them out and you have your little gummies. Super easy, and you can do this with whatever juice you like. You can even do it with like a pomegranate juice, whatever. It's so easy to do, guys, and they make the cute little like gummy type bears, kind of a cross between a gummy and a jello, but they're really good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this healthy junk food video. I have so many holiday videos planned, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that, as well as my holiday giveaways. And make sure you follow on Instagram because I'm always doing cooking segments, health tips, and giving you guys all the nitty-gritty information that you love on there. So make sure you go and follow, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.